Was amazing, is amazing,
You
still is.
came to me because your objective was to make more money. Did you make more money?
Yes.
They're getting those deeper transformations, which means your value starts to increase substantially. So how much are you charging now? You're selling packages for 3 grand.
Yeah, about 3 grand.
So what were you
And
selling before you started working with me? What was your rate?
for massage, 185 an hour.
And you've now found a way to brand yourself and package yourself in such a way that you're very confident that you can sell $3,000 packages no problem.
100%.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. And it's working with you really did help me get clarity on all of that. I'm comfortable where I am right now with my practice. Did I send you the testimonial that my first client had? It was mind blowing. I have to send it to you. I sold a package yesterday, and she was like, no hesitation in paying my rate, because she saw the results and I came in there with confidence. It's really like that confidence that comes from it, because that imposter syndrome, people pick up on that energetically and they're not going to sign up with you. And that's what attracted me to you on TikTok. I was like, this woman, not only is she spiritual and she's saying all this stuff about like moon phases and the astrology and healers, and I was like, but she is like, you had like this laser point of like, this is what needs to happen. And it's rare in the healing coaches. And again, like you said in your thing, like, I'm not going to name names, and I have had some good, but I've had some like complete trash.
Right.
Trash.
Right. Yeah. Our
I
industry
spent
is
equal
jaded.
amounts of money.
Alyse, tell me a little bit about what your business was like before working with me.
I was doing primarily body work with some intuitive sessions mixed in, and selling. All the packages that I was selling were massage based, body work based packages.
Okay. And what drew you to me instead of continuing with that work?
I really loved what you were saying on TikTok, and I felt I make intuitive decisions, but I felt that you had this perspective from a healer coach, a coach for healers, that was very unique, because we tend to be very creative, we love that process, the creating, the hands-on, the healing, and we lack focus when it comes to business and getting clarity. And I felt instantly when I saw your video, she's going to help me get clear. And I loved that you had this like tough love accountability approach, where I was like, okay, you're not going to get away with anything, because you're going to, and I wanted that accountability. And like, you were always on point, always right. And you weren't afraid of telling it like it is, but in a good way.
Right.
So you have this almost, I don't even want to call it maternal, but it is like a nurturing, but in a tough way, in a like, okay, that's great, you're doing this, but do you see how you can do this better? And do you see how what you're doing now is potentially, causing you to lose money, or you can make more money this way? So it just was a constant like refocus, and a constant, every time that we had a session, I received more and more clarity. And I was like, damn, like I've gotten a lot of value. And I feel like at some point I almost felt like I'm getting too much value. And that doesn't happen. That
Well,
doesn't happen,
maybe I should raise
because what?
maybe I should raise my prices.
The amount of one-on-one coaching that you gave me, and I never felt like you were rushing me. I never felt like you were condescending. I never felt any of that stuff. I felt like we were peers. You respected me and what I was doing, and you just wanted what was best for me, which was amazing, is amazing.
You came to me because your objective was to make more money. Did you make more money?
Yes.
And how did you do that?
So I started doing some clients for that, for the career coaching, and I had two very successful clients, and I was able to sell the packages based on your guidance, and even coming up with like the Canva path and talking about how they needed to be steps and guidance and me guiding them. And that was very helpful for both of the clients, was like to have a timeline, to have a path, to have steps to build on. And I'm still working with one of them, and she's like, okay, what's the next step?
Amazing.
And I know what the next step is because you helped me create that roadmap. So the strategy that you helped me develop allowed me to then translate that to my coaching clients and sell the packages and get them the clarity and the guidance that they needed. It was a lot easier than it was because I had the tools and I had the confidence rather than worrying about that. Imposter syndrome was really relieved from that because you also let me see, or reminded me, that I had all the tools, and that you helped me get even more tools, like concrete tools, to translate to selling more and selling for higher amounts too.
And this is a common problem in our industry because even though we're really good practitioners, we tend to have imposter syndrome because we don't have clearly defined outcomes. But once you had a clearly defined outcome, you easily started selling packages at 600 and up to 3,000, right?
Up to 3,000. Yep.
All right. Awesome. So what
Absolutely.
would you say to someone who is thinking about working with me but unsure?
I would say do it. If you're a healer, if you're creative, if that is not your zone of genius, selling, creating packages, wording things, like I just said, Lisa, you're amazing at that. And where I believe in subbing out things that aren't in your zone of genius, whether that's accounting or any of those things. And your coaching, compared to some other coaches that I've had, has been so, I keep using the word focused. It was just so laser focused. And again, being creatives and being healers, we tend to be more in the up here realm where we're, creating and we're channeling. And you helped to ground me and to help me come back to like the physical reality of, we need to make money. We need to make money so we can maintain our practice, so we can help more people. So all of those things. And you just kept bringing me back to focus, bringing me back to focus, bringing me back to focus. So I would say, if you are struggling with focus, if you're struggling with clarity, if you feel like you are giving your services away just because you want to help people and you don't see the value in what you're doing, hire Lisa, and she's going to remind you of how powerful and how magical you are and how valuable your services are to the collective,
Right.
because they are.
But is it that I'm going to remind them, or is it that she will help she will help you monetize your gifts?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Lisa is definitely going to help you monetize your gifts.
Okay, perfect. All right, cool. That's it. That's all I need. Thank you so much.